Hey guys, it's Professor Prime with MyDreamPlanet.com, and today we're diving into something I didn't think I'd be saying ever. So, San Diego Comic-Con 2025, Transformers-wise, honestly, not the most exciting show. A lot of the reveals felt like business as usual. We got more details on the upcoming Studio Series Bruticus, cool, but expect it. And Nemesis Prime, look, I've got nothing against him, but a repaint of Age of Extinction mold with a new head sculpt and calling it a day, yeah, it's a hard pass. But then, just as I was starting to zone out, a reveal that made me sit up. I'm talking about the Studio Series Titan class Grimlock. And no, not some static display piece. I mean a fully transformable, massive Grimlock that get this. Your leader class Age of Extinction Optimus Prime can actually ride it, just like in the movie. Now they only showed prototypes, one in the robot mode and one in Dino mode, and they were unpainted, so clearly it's still in early development. But even just looking at the sculpt, the detail was incredible. Sharp, fierce, and imposing. Exactly what a Titan should be. At $199, it's not cheap. But that's about the standard for Titans these days. And unlike past Titans, that are mostly just big and hollow with gimmicks, this Grimlock looks like it might have some actual complexity, good articulation, and maybe even some premium paint apps if we're lucky. What really caught my ear was that they plan to do all the Dinobots at this scale, which makes way more sense than their earlier Studio Series class Grimlock. In the films, Grimlock is massive, towering over nearly everyone, so scaling him down never quite worked. The Studio Series prides itself on screen accuracy and internal scale, but the Dinobots have always been weirdly handled. It raises an interesting point. So far, Grimlock, the only Dinobot to get released in Studio Series form, and even that's been rehashed a few times. Original release, buzzworthy repaint, etc. This Titan version could finally be the start of doing the Dinobots right. And now that Titan class is stepping into the Studio Series territory, following the 86 Commander class figures like Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus, I'm betting Rodimus is next for Commander scale. Maybe even in 2026. But you know what this really makes me wonder? What about Unicron? I know, we already have the HasLab version, but that's the War for Cybertron interpretation, not the 86 movie version. If Grimlock sells well, who's to say we won't eventually see a Titan class Unicron specifically for Studio Series 86? And no, I don't think it would be a HasLab size. I imagine something more manageable, like Zeta Toys Studio Cell, about that 18 to 20 inch mark. Still massive, still awesome, but not wallet crushing. Back to Grimlock though, I'm cautiously optimistic. I already own the Studio Series Grimlock, and while this Titan version is tempting, I'm not jumping on it just yet. I want to see it painted, I want to see if the transformation is satisfying and not overly simplified, like Galaxy Convoy. I actually saw that one in GameStop for $209 and passed. Just didn't feel worth it. And speaking of price, Titan class is usually $150 retail. So why did I say $199 earlier? Well, this Grimlock feels like it's going to be more intuitive, possibly more paint, better design, and maybe fewer but higher quality accessories. Plus it's Grimlock. You know, they're going to make him stand out. The only thing I'm really little concerned about is stability. Large figures in Dino mode can be tricky, and he's mostly unpainted gray or blue plastic. That'll be disappointing. But hey, it's early. We'll see what Hasbro does. Anyways, what do you guys think about this reveal from San Diego Comic-Con? Did anything stand out to you? Are you excited for Titan class Grimlock? Or are you holding off like me until we see more? Drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear your take. And as always, if you enjoyed today's episode of Prime Talk, check out this video right here for more. And as always, until next time.